the Joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief. I said, that was all about the Joker and the thief in the night. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds of their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to learn.
You ready?
I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody. Fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And Monday night primetime is underway. Devin Duvernay to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. And they've got this one in close to begin the series. He's out of bounds down inside the 35-yard line.
There's one less thing now this offense kind of worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Got ready.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, Torian 70, Dragon 60, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Throw here, third down. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Get it! Viking 18!
Hand off to Tootin. Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Back! Crackle 80! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Milton now. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We've set it down from 37.
Cowboy 80! 19 Lions! Ready, ready?
Here's Milton, first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
4th down, they're going to throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready?
Milton out of the pistol here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Get it? 70 Timberwolves.
Now Milton to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. Shoots away from one. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Intercepted in the end zone. Chuck Clark has it.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
60. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
From his end zone, Daniels finds him over the middle. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Pass brought in by Tyrell McMillan. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's good for a Panthers. A gain of 15. And the Panthers first down.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Henderson here from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
It's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Got ready.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Go.
We give right side. It's Scattergood. And they're not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds his man over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Driving forward with Scattaboo. They take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Check smash, check smash.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
From the set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 79 Broncos.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt.
Torrey Taylor in punt formation.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Charger, 19.
Now Daniels to throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Stephanie. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they
importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70, hot 72.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in second. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. Ready, go. Buffalo 18. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
It's Henderson, the give. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Ready.
Daniels. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel him. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set Panthers.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass comes. It's Hunter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
The give now to Henderson. Escapes the defender. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
18 Pioneers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pots. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
On the double.
Prior pass, no good, so here comes 2nd down.
60 Mavericks. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. He'll have some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that road.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. On the move. Headed right. Now here he goes.
Gene, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Caught up the tackle, but lost the football. And referees. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Ready? 1970 Timberwolves. Drop 60, Buffalo 18.
To throw, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Terrell McMillan that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He brushed him off with ease. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Throwing now, Milton escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. On the move, past the 40. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Okay,
They'll
break.
come up on 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Milton. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Project S. what you want. This ain't what you want.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he dodged the tackle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get up. Drop 50. 70 Timberwolves.
Milton back to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. It's a screen play for Allen. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Mustang 70 Lions. Sixty Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Milton now. Kash is made in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2.
18, 19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams, an arm armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Alert. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves. Bring it, reload.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Daniels now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
18, pioneer. Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70. Top 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. It's fielded at the 14. There's something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Inside give here for Newton. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Milton out of the pistol here. Chased out to his right. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll try it left with Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Short pass brought in. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Tackled by Keon White there.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Milton now on third down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. On the give, it's Tootin. Fights his way through a tackle. Saw Wade hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
On the ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Lions. Buffalo 18.
Milton. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Now Milton to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
This is Henderson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man to rock.
Pickup of 44 yards on the play. 1st down.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Daniels now on 1st down. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Okay,
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Go. Cowboy 80. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They send McMillan left.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's his running back. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hawk 70. Hawk.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pickup of 2 here. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Looking to his fullback now. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Stephanie! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Daniels. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's brought down at the line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
60 Maverick, 60.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Palmer.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down.
Drop 60.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Flush out out to his left. He takes it himself. Still going inside the 35. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
4 yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
60 Bison. Ready.
Hand off to Tootin. Jukes away from one. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Duvernay on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Roll. Ready?
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers with a 5-point lead. Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Come, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Come, Razor. 70 Razor. Come, 19. Come, 19. 19 tight. 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
60 by Buffalo 18. 18, 5 in.
We'll look to throw it. Got a man, and Horn has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go back.
Henderson on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Tap 19, start 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Henderson here from the gun. Gets forward for a couple, but not enough. They're stuck with 4th down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, come on. 7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard
Back
line.
to throw. Escapes the pocket. This line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
Second and 4 at the 39-yard
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes again. And he has that first down before stopping the clock. Just under 30 seconds left to work with. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight, go!
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Caught by the tight end running that corner. He takes it down to the 33. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
Here we go.
Milton now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19, 18.
Throwing now, Milton. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Deputy Lions.
From the red zone now. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
70. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He brings it in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal.
Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Here he goes, one final shot. Buys time, rolling right. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.